Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Jedi, Sith, everything in between. People who are healthy, people who are quarantined because they got the COVID-19 Death Star plague, to another edition of Clone War Report, live from the War Room, which is sanitized for our enjoyment. We are the new Force Order
for life
podcast, and as you know, we are a Star Wars podcast. We come to you every week, dropping all the tidbits, knowledge, and affection for a galaxy far, far away. But this isn't the main show. This is the Clone Wars review show called the Clone War Report. So we are going to talk about the 5th episode in the 7th season of the Clone War. I am 1/3 of the new Force Order, your man, GGP, aka Greek God Papadon. Alongside with me, I have my two co-pilots, my partners in crime. Guys, smarten them up.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am the Dark Lord of the podcast, the Sith Ari, the Rampaging Revenkist, the Butcher, your boy Spiro, aka Darth Spyridon.
And I am smarter than 21B, more technical than FX7, the god of stealing thunder, and the fucking coronavirus bounty hunter of Brooklyn, Alex Arroyo. Dr. Destroyo.
He's no good to me healthy.
That's right.
Hey guys, how's everyone feeling tonight?
Much better.
Spiro, you doing well?
I'm alive and kicking. I think boredom will claim me before this virus does, but let's see.
You ain't kidding. You ain't kidding.
Yeah.
Being shacked up in the houses.
With the significant others, you know.
Yeah.
I saw a funny meme. It said day 2 of homeschooling. 3 students got suspended, and the teacher got fired for drinking on the job.
Nice.
Oh man.
Ladies and gentlemen, in all honesty, though, we all hope everybody out there who listens to this show and is a fan of the new Force Order is doing well and everyone's okay. We do not condone you guys going out spreading the virus if you are a carrier. If you are a carrier, make sure you quarantine yourself and keep your stank ass home, please. Thank you. But other than that, boys, what'd you think of this new episode?
I thought it was all right.
One word, Doc. One word. We do this every week.
I'm
gonna second that and be like, aight.
All right. I guess I'm gonna third it and say it was all right. So. All right. What was the name of the episode? We don't know.
Wrinkle in Time. No. What was the chick's name? It was the chick's name was in it. What's her name?
Asoka.
No, the other chick.
No.
New chick that we just met.
What new chick?
Her friend, the other chick.
Wasn't it doubling something, double down or some shit? I don't know why I'm thinking about gambling and shit, but
because the house always wins and you're losing right now.
Big time.
It was called Chicks Who Scissor are much hotter than
Oh God, here we go. This is right off the show, right off the bat. The show goes off the rails. I love it.
It's all good, baby. This is par for the course.
Where the hell's the goddamn thing? Here we go. Clone Wars, episode 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is called. Oh wait, no, that's the season 1.
Who's gonna get to Disney Plus faster? Let's see. Anyway, the episode opens up with
Gone with a Trace. That's what
Trace. That was her name, Trace. That's what it was. That's why I said her name was in the title.
So, 5th episode of a 12-episode series. Do you guys know if this is the start of an arc or was it a one-shot deal?
Oh, I'm assuming it's the start of an arc because we get introduced to Trace and her sister, who have a very Hispanic-sounding last name.
Martez, right, or something like that.
Martez, exactly, which is very close to Martinez. I don't know who they're, repping over there, but
maybe your grandmother.
Yeah, it's possible. My abuelita. It's possible that they're repping my abuelita over there. She wouldn't mind it. It seems like they're going to be recurring characters in the rest of the season. It just makes sense if they popped up now that they're not going to disappear for no reason and not have any bearing on the rest of Ahsoka's arc when she has in the story. So I can't imagine they're going to go anywhere.
Oh, sorry, man. Go on.
It seems that Ahsoka's going to get into some trouble with whatever these chicks are doing over here. And, this is over here. And they're going to pull her off of whatever, Jedi hating shit she's going on right now.
You know what I feel, man? The episode itself is not bad at all. My problem is this being the final season. This is an episode that you could fit it in any of the other seasons at any point, at any time. I don't need them to really introduce anybody new, especially if they're not gonna play a big part. Okay, just get to it, man. I think you don't have much time left to fucking finish this damn story, to tell the story the way it should be told. Just get to it.
Agreed. You know skip the foreplay. Let's get right to the banging. Man.
Straight up.
Well, ladies,
is legitimately speechless. If you watch the video, his face was perfect.
Well then, what was I going to say? I too feel that this episode was more of a filler. But that's the problem with 12 episodes in a season. There is no room for fillers, and maybe it is the start of an arc that may lead to something. I really hope it was. I liked it. If it was a 22 episode series, I would have loved it. But I like the fact that Ahsoka Tano's back. I like the fact that she's trying to hide the fact she's a Jedi. And I like the fact that even though she just got outed by the Jedi, the council, and after they realized they screwed up, and they were like, "Oh, my bad. Come back. We miss you. We love you." And she's like, "Fuck your couch, son. I don't need y'all." And she bounced.
That's the greatest TV show of all time, by the way. I just want to let you know.
Oh, Clone Wars? Yes, I know.
No, the Chappelle Show.
Oh. and then...
It truly is.
What do you call it? The fact that she ends up meeting two girls that she's now having, I guess, a girl powwow, as opposed to being surrounded by a bunch of stuffy old philosophers with laser swords. I think it kind of adheres to her, how can I put it? Her growing up. You know what I mean? Like you grow up as a guy, you need your friends, you need your crew, to get into trouble and do stupid things with. Girls need those companions, those friends, their little catty clique, in order to realize what do they want out of life and help them grow as a person. So I think it's I like the episode. I like the characters that were introduced. I think they were very well done. Everything was cool. I felt like after it was done, it was like, we knew she was coming back. Okay, she's back. Now what? Like, it left me like, okay. Where are we going with this? There was no cliffhanger. There was nothing. So it was like, It kind of felt like it was a one and done to me. But I know it's not. Supposedly there's 3 story arcs that's going to happen. This first story arc, the Caesar Mandalore, and something at the end. I think it's something to do with the Jedis. I forgot what it was going to call. I don't know if it's going to lead into 66 or what.
They got to get moving, man. They got to get moving.
Right. I don't feel they need 4 episodes to set her up reuniting with fucking Anakin or returning to the Order. I mean, just get to it, man. You know what I'm saying? Just get to it, because I feel that there's not just a lot of story to tell, but a lot of expectations too, man, by the fans that need to be met,
No, absolutely. So, Doc, you want to start off how this episode goes? Or you want me to talk? You going to talk or I'm going to talk?
Right off the gate?
You're going to talk or I'm going to talk?
I'm going to talk. You're going to talk? Me? I'm going to talk? Who's going to talk? Me going to talk? Right out the gate, we see Ahsoka in a very kind of almost callback to Attack of the Clones, where Obi-Wan and Anakin are flying through the space in Coruscant in their little speeders, and the shit's flying by them, flying through them, and her speeder apparently is a piece of junk and not working so great, malfunctioning. She's falling off of it.
Anakin and Obi-Wan were in the beginning of the episode?
No. At the beginning of Attack of the Clones. It was like a callback. Oh,
the setting. I see what you're saying.
Yes, the setting was a callback to that. Where they had that similar kind of chase.
Chase?
What?
Vincent Chase?
I don't know. Never heard of him.
You never heard of
Chevy
Vincent
Chase, man.
Chase?
Never.
No,
heard of him.
Vincent Chase with Turtle and Johnny Drama, Entourage. You guys never
No.
seen Entourage?
Never watched Entourage.
Great show, man. Great
Oh,
show.
dude, Doc, you gotta watch it. You'd love it.
Check it out.
I'm missing out.
Damn.
Anyway,
Have you seen Rebels yet?
I haven't seen Rebels yet either.
You piece.
What's
of shit.
Star Wars? So anyway, she's bouncing around, crashes
Watch
the
Picard,
speeder,
the prick.
crashes the speeder, and
You
lands
laugh because
in
he
a-
has watched Picard. Look at him. The
I
prick.
have not watched Picard, and crashes the speeder
Blasphemy.
on what's her face's mechanic shop. What's his chick's name
Trace.
again? Trace.
Trace?
There you go. Trace.
Is it Trace? You sure
It's Trace. It's Trace. So Trace tries to help her out, says she wants some money from her. I ain't got no money. I'll fix it myself. She gives her the tools, and the shit hits the fan from there. So as soon as Ahsoka lands, touches down, they have the conversation. Some heavy comes in with his boys. They're trying to get money from Trace because her sister owes them some cash. She starts getting the shit slapped out of her by these guys, and then suddenly Ahsoka steps in after she asks her not to, and then she, pulls a little Jedi bullshit and starts beating the piss out of these guys, knocks them back, and they become fast friends.
Yo, do you guys notice how, I don't know, is it that people cannot throw a fucking punch worth of shit, or is it that women in the Star Wars galaxy or universe can actually take a punch, man? Because she was getting beat the fuck down, man.
Which one's Trace?
Yeah, man, Trace. I mean, they were fucking dropping bombs on this girl's head.
They were fucking her up pretty bad.
I was like, okay, shit, fuck. I don't know.
No, I got you. I mean, they kind of laid it in on her, which was kind of funny because you would figure with Disney they don't want any women abuse violence being shown on a cartoon, but I guess not.
Yeah, they didn't care
guys-
so much apparently.
A guy turning into goo, the prior episode was too much to handle, but a girl getting smacked around by a dude is okay. So, anyhow, it doesn't matter. It's all fucking make-believe cartoon, so it don't matter.
Well,
But
it was kind of an alien who was smacking her around, so it really wasn't a dude, I guess. I don't know.
undocumented person.
Sorry,
please.
my bad. And maybe they were a trans alien, so it really wasn't a guy. So we don't know those species,
You're right.
Never
Good
know,
point.
man.
Touche. Doc's
Never-
on fire tonight.
Never assume the species.
So, you forgot one thing though. She didn't really pull any Jedi stuff. She just kicked the crap out of them. She didn't use any Force powers.
You're correct. She
But-
did not.
I'm always correct. But the cool thing was when they asked her, "Where'd you learn to fight like that?" She goes, "My older brother taught me."
Yes.
It's and you're like, "Oh, she's talking about Annie. Annie, Misa happy you told her how to fight like Tyson. Yay!" It was dope. I like
that was
part.
cute. That was cute. I agree with
You're
you.
a
That
grown man on a podcast called The New Force Order. You're not allowed to say cute.
was... Okay,
You're
that
not
was
a freaking. You're not a woman.
okay. That was cute. That was cute. Anyway, so they
Ladies
become
and
fast
gentlemen,
friends.
I apologize for Doc's feminine ways. Now, if you know for a fact, if the three of us ever got locked up, he's the one catching. Just letting you guys know.
Yeah, fucking catching fucking beatings for everybody over there. That's what I'm catching.
Yeah. Catching loads in your mouth.
As long as they punch the way they do in Star Wars, bro,
That's right.
you'll be all right.
I'm good.
All right,
Anyway.
continue. Sorry, Doc.
So, what happens next? She tells her the plan to rebuild these droids, right? Is that what it was?
No, she said that she had to meet her sister, right? And they went into
Yep.
the laundromat. Met her sister Rafa. What was her
That's
name?
a-
Rafa?
Rafa something.
That's Rafa's
Rafa.
the guy from fucking Narcos. Yeah. They go to the laundry. Was it a laundromat?
Yeah, it was this cover.
That's some disrespectful shit right there.
Why
Yo,
she wasn't Asian?
Talk about Disney putting fucking women where they belong. Thanks. A laundromat? Wow. Terrible, man.
Well, you see, bro,
2020,
laundromats are owned by Asians but operated by Mexicans.
Yeah, this is true.
So yeah, wow.
Disrespectful. Anyway.
And then a Twi'lek comes in, right? Was it a
Yeah.
Twi'lek?
Was it a Twi'lek?
Yes.
They gave
No,
the
no,
droids.
no. Yes,
That's
yes,
the deal
yes,
with her?
yes.
Some blue guy,
Yeah.
right? It was blue
Oh
and
yeah,
white.
yeah. It looked like
You
the
know
guy
how I
from
know
the
it's blue and
Mandalorian.
white? Because that's the Greek colors. motherfucker.
It looked like the guy from The Mandalorian.
He did. Ugly motherfucker.
Yep. So they strike a deal with this guy. They need some droids or some shit. And then they start to fix the droids. And apparently these are some malfunctioning droids that Ahsoka recognizes. The droid fucking goes off the rails, starts to like attack her. And then it goes off for the big chase for the episode.
Yo, they were supposed to be like demo droids or some shit, right? Demolition droids.
Yeah, they were demolition droids that were reprogrammed.
Here comes the axe. Here comes the smasher.
Demolition.
One of the greatest theme songs of all
Walking
time.
Disaster.
The team may have been the shits, but the theme song was amazing.
Yeah.
No, the team wasn't
Absolutely.
the shits.
It was such a fucking Road Warriors bite, please. Come on.
Oh, it was. It definitely was a Road Warriors knockoff. I 100% agree. But the workers were
Absolutely.
great workers. They were great wrestlers. The Masked Superstar, Bill Eadie, he changed his complete style to wrestle as Smash. He wouldn't wrestle as he did with the Masked Superstar.
I couldn't stand the fucking their fucking paint job though, man. That I don't know. It looked like imitation Kiss.
Yeah, I guess.
I think that's what.
But anyways,
you know, and then Crusher Khrushchev. Come on,
yeah,
Harry Darso. He was awesome, dude.
Oh yeah.
I like the better as a Repo Man.
Man. He was awesome as Repo Man.
That guy can play anything. You give him anything, he'll fucking make a chicken salad and chicken shit, boy.
Yo, how did he keep that mask on, man?
The little bandit mask.
Yeah, through headlocks and all that shit.
He probably had sticky tape or something. The same way the girls keep their boobs in their outfits. They use that sticky tape.
Crazy glue, maybe, man.
We should call this show, but I digress.
Yo,
you know what they call that tape in the locker room?
The tape?
The anti-Arroyo tape. Because every time he tries to perform the physicals in the back with the blood pressure, you know what I mean? Anyhow.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, Doc. I had to blow up your spot.
All right, thank you.
All right, so go on.
Like I give a shit what your blood pressure is anyway. Come on, let's be serious. Make no mistake, I don't care. You're all gonna get past and you're all gonna wrestle. Except Jerry the King Lawler. I'm failing him every time. Anyway.
Nice.
So, moving on. The droid goes haywire, and they go on this, of course, now through the city adventure where they're trying to stop this thing from wreaking havoc all over the place. It tears off. They jump on that little power loader, which, by the way, is kind of like a throwback to which movie? Aliens. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. They even called it the power loader, which they call it on Aliens. And they try to trap it. It's getting knocked over. They're chasing and knocking shit over. They're destroying things. And then it starts to tip over with, what's her face?
Trace.
Trace?
I can't remember the chick's name for Trace.
Well, there's three of us on the show, so Trace. 3. There you go.
Trace. Oh, like she's Mexican. Shout out to Homeboy 88.
Well, Homeboy's pissed, man.
Yeah.
Homeboy's mad at us, bro.
Why is Homeboy mad? Yeah, get over it, dude. Anyhow,
so she's falling over. She hooks up the cable. She's trying not to tip her hand that she's a Jedi, but unfortunately she has to, and uses the Jedi mind, the Jedi Force to pull out the speeder, to save Trace, to get back the car, and her hand is kind of it's tipped over there. Oh, what you guys didn't know, which I actually found out by watching keeping a close eye on this episode, is that 3 characters showed up during this episode that were direct ripoffs from the original Kenner action figure line.
Oh, yes. I know who. Walrus Man #1.
Walrus Man was in there. Yes, you were correct. Exact same colors as he was in 77 when they released him.
What's his name? Baba what?
His name is
Ponda Baba.
Yes.
Yeah.
Baba
he was there in the blue.
Baba Booey.
He was there in the orange and the blue. You saw him there. Good. Hammerhead was there as well, who was the guy with the hammerhead looking, the Ithorian.
Yeah.
Who was,
okay, yeah, he was there.
He was in the blue shirt. He was there, and also they had the Greedo that they released in 77, who was all in the green. So all 3 of them were actually in the episode.
And was that Greedo or is just a Rhodian?
was a Rodinian, but it was the
Rodinian.
Greedo from the action
the
figure
toy.
that they actually
Oh, that's
used,
pretty
yes.
cool, man.
He
Good.
used all three of them.
Did you gush
Good act.
when you saw it?
I definitely goosh when I saw it. I was like,
Good like
what?
Doc there.
I gave it a little pause and I said, "Oh shit, that's a fucking dope little callback to that one." I appreciate that.
Shout out the Kleenex.
For us fans who are watching. Okay, somebody take over.
Well, only
Yo,
the cool thing is,
sorry. No, I was just gonna say that at this point, the only one who really noticed that she used the Force was a kid. I have a feeling.
Same age, brother. I was just about to say the same thing.
Broom boy?
ESPN.
Was it Broom Boy?
Yeah, the Broom Boy. But I have a feeling that where they're going with this, she's gonna try to hide it, and when it comes out, it might cause some like rift and shit in their new friendship and shit, you know.
Dude, isn't that the same storyline with Jedi Outcast or whatever the game is called? What's the new video game that came out that everyone loves? With the dude who played Joker in Gotham.
Yeah.
He was the Jedi.
The new one that just fucking came out.
What's wrong with us, bro? Shit.
Man, this is bad, man. Coronavirus got the memory all kicked out.
Whatever.
The force tickles my taint. Fallen Order. There you go.
There you go.
All right, what's the guy's name in the Cal Kestis or something like that?
Cal Kestis, yes.
Yeah, right. Same storyline. He was hiding in the mining thing, and then he had to use his force powers to save somebody. Someone saw it, and they dropped dime like Doc and
Hendry Hill.
Yeah, Hendry Hill. Hendry Hill, the toy collector over here. Hey, Hendry. So yeah. So I was about to say the same thing. The only thing that was cool was that the little girl, that little green girl. You know what the little green girl's name was in the episode, Doc?
She was a gringo?
No, not gringo. Green girl.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said gringo. No, I don't know what her name is. What was her name?
Showy Tell.
Showy Tell.
What's the shit about green cards?
What?
What's the shit about green cards? What'd you say?
No, I said you can't play. You know why you can't play Uno with Mexicans? Because they keep stealing all the green cards.
Oh, man.
I got to
check. Hey, homeboy 88, that was just a joke.
Yep, you know who we're going to hear it from, right? I know. Here we go.
Anyway.
Oh, man.
Here's another joke. When is it only okay to spit in an Italian girl's face? When her mustache is on fire. Hey, how do you separate the men from the boys in Greece? With a crowbar. Hey, it's not prejudice here. It's not racism. It's comedy. There's a big difference. But anyhow.
Yes, comedy.
So anyways, so now they finished the episode. She's telling Rafa to not sell not give those droids to the guy after they furnished them, refurbished them, and fixed them. And she's like, well, I have to. We need the food. If we don't do it, someone else is going to do it. And we need to survive. She goes, I'm going to do don't worry. And then the sister was kind of on the side of Asoka. And she's like, don't worry. I'll do the smart thing. And then they meet up at the rendezvous point. What looks like a Jack-in-the-Box or something like that. And then she finds and gives them some credits. Gives her sister some credits. Gives Trace some credits. And she's like, you sold them, didn't you? Yep, I had to. She goes, how are we going to survive? She goes, I used the money to pay off that gangster that came in earlier. I forgot the name. It was Beto, whatever his name was. They came in with the guards, with the two alien guards. They started shaking her down for the money to get him off her back. So that was that. And then it kind of looks like Asoka was upset and she walked away. And that was the end of the episode. Am I right? If I remember correctly?
Yep.
Pretty much, man. That's it.
So, I mean, good episode. Was it great? No. Was it great seeing Ahsoka? Yes, because I'm a big fan. Oh, by the way, major shout out to Rosario Dawson for landing the role in Mandalorian Season 2, playing the live action Ahsoka Tano. You hear that, boys?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We did.
Yo, talk about years of fan head booking coming to fucking life and shit there, man.
To show you that Favreau and Filoni listen to the fans, and obviously if they do cast her and it's not all hoopla, and she does a good job, everybody's going to be on this Filoni and Favreau train. You know what I'm saying? So, telling you, they're going to be the ones who are going to run it as soon as Kathy leaves. Anyhow.
So what do you think that epic lightsaber that they're talking about is gonna be?
I don't know.
Is it gonna be her and fucking Gideon,
Well,
Moff
who?
Gideon, Gideon,
Ahsoka?
Moff
Ahsoka?
Gideon
Yeah.
Probably.
Gideon.
I would have to be, unless
Who else is
unless
gonna have a
they
saber?
who else gonna have a saber besides Luke?
Ah.
Unless they bring Mark Hamill, de-age him, and then you know what I mean? Which would be dope, totally dope.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't
But
think it's gonna happen.
I don't think so either. Just like we thought, like Obi-Wan was gonna show up with Yoda to save, because of the Clone Wars. It didn't happen. You know what I mean? But
Yep.
fun part is
man-
speculating for the
A man
sponsor.
could dream.
Who's Amanda?
I don't know. Whoever she is, probably hot.
Yeah,
Anyway.
fucking. Oh,
So,
Fucking bitch.
was there any previews for the next episode?
I haven't seen any.
I don't like previews.
Why?
'Cause
It's
it
course
ruins
it
my
gets
whole...
everywhere.
Exactly. Of course, it gets everywhere.
All right. So here, episode's over. What'd you guys think overall?
Like I said, all right. With Spiro, when it comes to, is this shit going to be moving the story along for us? I don't know. It really doesn't seem to be moving the story along so much. We need movement. We're getting towards the end of this. We're getting a little long in the tooth. We need to get rolling over here and make sure that we get our shit in.
So we got 7 episodes left. So
It's not enough, man.
Doesn't seem like a lot.
Yeah. Listen, man, I feel that in your final season, you have a lot of questions that need to be answered. You have a lot of story to tell to tie everything up. I think you need, I understand you have to build to it, but it needs to happen. Like that series of events needs to be like boom, boom, boom. It can't be dragged over 3 to 4 episodes. It's just no, man.
Yeah, we got to get shit moving over here.
Yeah.
So do you guys feel that after she saved her, after the beatdown, and they became buddy, that they could have just moved on and start getting the story along and not go through this whole chase scene with the droid?
Yes.
Or do you
I think
think
the
that
chase scene was completely unnecessary?
So that kills like half the episode right there. You're right.
I know. Well, they could have moved ahead without using that at all, and kind of like getting
As
on
cool
to
as
the
it
story
was,
over
though,
here.
as
Yeah,
well as
again.
done as it was.
But just like Spiro said, you could have fit this one into any other episode, any other season, anywhere else, and it would have been the same shit. So,
Yep.
You know what,
Didn't need
man? I don't know where they're going with this, what else they plan to do with it. So it's not fair to say, but if it were me, I would rewrite it and already had planted the seeds to the reunion from this episode here. Now wait till the next 2, 3, or 4.
We don't even have that long. We have 5 episodes left.
Exactly, bro.
No, I'm sorry, 7 episodes left. So
we got to get moving. Let's get moving.
So let's say they're 3 episode arcs, right? Those are 2 stories right there. So we have 1 episode left besides the Season of Mandalore and the last story. I don't know what it's called, the Return of the Jedi or something like that, or something Jedi Returns. Maybe Ahsoka gets her sabers. Maybe she kills. Supposedly, from what I understand, she kills one of the Inquisitors, one of the sisters, and takes her 2 sabers and purifies them. And that's how she gets her white sabers that she was using in Rebels. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, Doc. Spoiler alert. Maybe if you're a real... No, that's what really happened. But what I'm saying is, if you're a real Rebel, if you were a real Star Wars fan, you would know that already because you would have seen Rebels.
Sorry, I'm too busy collecting toys.
What are you painting over there now?
My boy Suzuki, as usual.
Nice.
Dope.
Anyhow. Well, that's it, folks. That was your Clone War report. Boys, let them know where they can find you at.
You can find me at Dr_Destroyo, DESTRROYO on Instagram. Alex Arroyo on Facebook. Alex Arroyo MD on Twitter.
You can find me on Instagram, Spiro_A. Find me on Facebook, Handsome Reaper Productions. It's a production company that's been kind of off for a few years, but it's making a comeback also. You can check out my page, Rational Rage, also on Facebook.
You can catch me at Greek God Pop on Twitter and Instagram. Demetrius Papadon on Facebook. Pro Wrestling Tees / Greek God Papadon. That is my website, my Pro Wrestling Tees store where I have all the GGP shirts for sale. YouTube page is Greek God Papadon. But most importantly, you can catch the three of us. We're going to record Tuesday, like we always do, for the main flagship show, the New Force Order podcast. You can catch us at NFO_podcast on Twitter, New Force Order on Instagram, official New Force Order on Facebook, the website where you can get merchandise at. You can send us messages. You can catch all the archived episodes. You can catch Mandomania. You can catch previous episodes of the Clone War Report. Is newforceorder.com. That's newforceorder.com. And you can send us emails to newforceorder@yahoo.com. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everyone's stocked up with their toilet paper and their food supplies, because we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. But one thing we definitely know, there's only one thing better than Star Wars.
And that's more fucking Star Wars.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, until next time, everyone be safe, and may the Force be with you always.